Welcome back to another episode of Legend of Coming. And today, women are going in for the big payday. That's right, they're going in for the big check. If you a celebrity, you better not play around with these women and not protect yourself. You better have video. If you trying to get some pussy from a woman and you rich, you better have video from the start to finish. You better have audio. You better have her sign a contract saying that I'm willingly coming here to fuck you. I know what I'm up against. I know what I'm doing. I'm not trying to get no money. I'm not going to say you forced me and did. And every single sexual act will be recorded from start to finish. I'll make sure that she say, yes, I do. I agree to sucking your thing. I agree to let me lick your clit. I agree to you sticking your thing in me. This is all consensual. If you niggas don't do that, you're going to get yourself in a world of fucking trouble. And that's what this motherfucker Trey Songz is about to get into. He's just about to get some money took. Now this happened some years ago, but California got a law of a lot of people don't know. It's called a look back. It's called a look back window. Meaning that they can look back a decade old at allegations and go to war with your ass. That's specifically to target famous people so they can't get away with doing shit. And it's set up for people to lie and try to get money out of famous people. Because a lot of people don't want to be in the news. They don't want to be in the media for bullshit. So they'll just pay you to go away. Let's hope this is what this is. Trey Songz sued because some lemon said that he sexually assaulted them at a house party. Now, Trey's attorney, Michael Friedman, said this is yet another example of a nearly decade-old allegation being repurposed to take advantage of California's constitutionally questionable new look-back window. I told y'all that. We look forward to vindicating Trey on the merits in court. And Trey Songz was being sued by two women who claimed they passed out at a party. It is what they said. They said they woke up to him forcing himself on them with non-consensual sex, right? Now they said that one of the women said they met Trey at a concert and then got invited to an after party, right? And then they said that led them to being invited to his home in August for a birthday party. You know what that means. They fucked him at the after party and he wanted to hit again. Yeah. How did it go from meeting somebody at the after party to a birthday party? You don't just pass out a number at the after party and then just say, hit me later. He fucked y'all then. Now, I'm not saying that these ladies are making up lies. I am saying they're making up lies. But because you done wait 8 years to try to come out with something to get some money, that's something that you done plotted on. That's something that y'all was sitting around like, look, bitch, we ain't got no money, we broke. You remember that time we fucked Trey Songz? Let's try to see can we get some money out of it. That's what this means. It's obvious. 2015, 2023. Stop it. Now, the women claim they took an Uber to Trey's home and was forced to give a password and turn over their phones to gain admittance. Now, inside, they said it was mostly women and only a handful of men, and the ladies were pressured to drink alcohol from unsealed bottles. Now, I'm going to show you something. Some stuff just don't make no sense. Now, Trey Songz, if you stupid enough to get rich in the entertainment industry and then start throwing parties and forcing women to drink from an unsealed bottle, nigga, you done lost your motherfucking mind. Now, I don't know what a lot of these niggas are doing out here, because some of these niggas are stupid like that. They really are. But I think this brother got more sense than that. When you got a lot of money, you don't have to try to trick no woman into getting drunk to have sex when women throwing their pussy at you every day, all day. Let's just lose logic here, people. Like, you can go on the internet and just look at your DM. I know that a lot of rappers and singers DM be filled with pussy. Now, it might not be the best pussy, but it's in there. Now, in the suit, the women say they suddenly felt overwhelmingly intoxicated, despite drinking what they felt was a modest amount and believed that they were drugged. Now, common sense has to kick in. Now, if you're a woman, knowing how crazy it can be, especially in Hollywood, why would you start drinking out of a bottle that was unopened? How would you be forced? You could have quickly said, no, I'm not feeling this. Let me get my phones back. We just gonna leave. You went forward that you claim. You lying. Anyway, They claim that they sat on the couch by the pool, and that's when Trey swooped in and led them to an upstairs bedroom where they were passed out with their clothes on. Now, you know what? They might be truthful about that because they do have some shit in Hollywood where they would put something in your drink and you would wake up like, what the fuck happened? This goes on a lot. But these are the crazy, deranged people in California that do this to people. The people that have lost sight of reality in life. And these type of people that do that, been doing this shit 30, 40, 50 years. This is a tradition passed down to them. You know, of watching people coming from another place, happy to try to be successful or try to succeed and get around stars, and they're willing to do anything, and they take advantage of them by saying, hey, come to this party. We're going to have drinks and all the food you can want. Then you get there, they put something in your shit. They do that. So be aware. If you're going to California and you're going to a Hollywood party, it can happen to you. Now, the next morning, they say they woke up naked with Trey forcing himself on him. Now, why wouldn't he do it while they were asleep if he put something in their drink for them to go to sleep? I don't know. I'm not saying these women are 100% not true, but it just seems fishy to me. But we're going to keep hopes out there because I know it's going to be people like, well, you don't know, it could be true. We don't. I'm just saying this is what I think. You got the right to your opinion. I got the right to mine. I just know when I smell bullshit, it might be funky. Now, one woman claims Trey was giving her non-consensual oral sex. She said she tried to resist, but he overpowered her. Yeah, he was licking that clit so good. She was like, I'm just finna come in your mouth, nigga. Fuck it. Stop it. The other woman claims she woke up to Trey biting her nipple and forcing his fingers inside of her vagina. Wow. Now, the women say that Trey demanded they take a shower with him after the alleged sexual attacks. This is a lot of shit this is rape. Y'all saying that Trey Songz raped y'all, and you let him do all this and wait till 2023? Okay. Yeah. Now, they said they refused, and then he became enraged and told them, y'all are little fucking girls, get the fuck out of my house. The women said they grabbed the clothes and tried to leave, but they refused to turn over their phone. Now, they said Trey refused to turn over their phone. Then they said eventually the security guard intervened, gave them their phones from a safe, then called an Uber. Now, that part sounds truthful. That don't sound like no made-believe story. That sounds like that the security guard was like, hold on, you gonna get me fucked up, Trey. I'm witnessing this. You give them their phone and let them leave, nigga. Now, in their suit, the women say they suffered lasting injuries from the alleged incident, and they're going out to Trey for damages. They going out to Trey for money. You don't hear nothing about rape. Nothing about that. But you hear they going out for damages. 8 years later, you want damages. Really? Now, this ain't the first time that Trey Songz been in the news. He was in the news before for pulling out a woman's titty at a pool party. Yeah, this nigga just don't know when he taking a chance. Hey, you, stop. Listen. This Legend of Comic Show. Check me out on iHeartRadio and Spotify where I'm talking about crime, news, the entertainment world, everything that's going on. It's really, really wild out here right now. I might be talking about your baby mama cheating on you. I might be talking about your baby daddy not want to take care of his kids. Anyway, I'm all in your ear. See you when you get there. Now, Trey's attorney Michael Friedman said this is yet another example of a decade-old allegations being repurposed into a federal case to take advantage of the California's constitutionally questionable new look-back window. Now, California is a piece of work. If y'all don't know about California right now, California has the highest real estate in the world. It's expensive as a motherfucker to live in California. Everything high, but the money is hard to find to make. Unless you're an entertainer, you got a regular job, you struggling like a motherfucker. The successful people in California got that loan money. I mean, they got that generational wealth that's been passed down, so they ain't worried about nothing from family to family. This is tradition. But this new look back wonderlaw that they done created is specifically to take advantage of the stars. This is for the state of California to make a lot of money. Yeah, they know it's a lot of wild shit that went on in that damn state and continues to go on. And it's a way that they know people gonna come out. See, years ago, they weren't worried about it because they couldn't make no money off of it. So you could do what you want to do to people and get away with it. Now with the internet and all these new laws, they gonna get your ass. And TMZ broke the story saying that the woman fired off a demand letter to Trey last year claiming that the rapper pulled her breast out of her bikini top without consent, exposing her to the crowd at his Foxwoods Liquid Sundays with Trey Songz event, providing video of the ordeal. Now, the doc say the multiple defendants should have known about his sexual proclivities and are therefore responsible for failing to keep Trey under control during the event. Now, the woman's attorney claims she was humiliated and left with long-lasting emotional distress, adding that her client could not stop thinking about it and eventually left her promising career a few months later due to embarrassment. So you're going to leave your career because you're embarrassed about Trey Songz pulling your titty out. Now I'm looking at the video. The lady is smiling like a motherfucker. And one thing about a lot of wild college Caucasian ladies, I'm telling you, it's something about beautiful white girls. They love pulling their titties out. They do this all the time for Mardi Gras on New Orleans and Bourbon Street. They come to New Orleans for this shit, to pull their titty out. So I'm looking at the video, how smiling and how happy she is. I believe she told him, I'm just going to be real and I don't care who be mad, because I've had sexy wild white women tell me this. Pull my titty out. I just want to pull my titty out. They just like to have fun like that. And it's just, somebody probably told her like, why you let that nigger pull your titty out? You shouldn't never let that nigger pull your titty out. You know you can get some money for that? So she probably started thinking like, hold on. Everybody that know me think that I did the wrong thing. Now I got to play on this shit and get a check. That's what I think. Now, this was a 2021 Vegas sexual assault case, right? Which was dropped weeks before the demand letter was sent. She gave Trey and company weeks to respond before moving forward with legal action, and now she's seeking at least $10 million in damages. Now $10 million in damages, baby. You wasn't even worth $10 million. That's what be tripping me out. When stuff happen to people, they go in for the kill. You wasn't even worth $10 million, and you want $10 million because your titty got pulled out. That I think you probably told him to put it out. Let me show you something. In this world, when you sexually assault women, you go to jail and do time, unless it's off camera. I just don't see this going by like that and him getting out of this. I believe that he gave her some money under the table and she spent it and was like, I need some more. That's what this sounds like. Because if he never gave her no money under the table and he sincerely pulled your titty out without you knowing, he'd been under the jail. He black. He's still a nigga. And niggas ain't getting away with pulling out nobody's titty, especially a beautiful Caucasian lady. No, it's not going to happen. Okay, this is the part of the show where we got to go. It's the end. It's time for you to get up off your ass and do something productive with your life. Keep on making moves. Keep on progressing. Keep staying motivated out here in this universe. Don't let nobody get you down, get in your way, or stop you from prevailing. Don't let nobody get in the way of your win and stop your ship from sailing. You just tune into another motherfucking episode of Legend the Comic. And I went in your stomach today. I took it easy. Just gave you a little entertainment news that you can use. Look, if you're rich and you having a party with beautiful ladies, you cannot take nothing from them. It has to be wanted. And if you are a real player that's having parties and you got that paper, you better film everything from the start to the finish and keep it saved So when they run to their court system and try to lie and say you did this and did that to get that big check, you say, Your Honor, push play.